Okay, tape recorder's going. Hello, everybody. This is Virgil Slatter.
And I'm Harmon Truesdale.
And we're here at our store, the Muckey Landing Market, Diner, and Hardware Emporium at the corner of St. John's and Broad, here in downtown Muckey Landing. During this stay home, stay safe, stay away from everybody lockdown virus situation we got going on here in Delaware.
And in a couple other places, too, I hear.
Really? It's not just Delaware that's locked down?
Apparently. Mabel Sprout stopped by for some takeout bologna casserole the other day, and she said she was talking to her cousin Essie, and they're locked down over there, too.
Is that a fact? Essie's in Maryland, right?
Yeah, Hogtown, I think.
Hogtown's close, just over the state line. You know, I don't know why those folks on the Eastern Shore even call themselves Marylanders. Seems to me like they spend all their time over here in Delaware, hogging up the roads on their way to the beach and the Walmart.
It's the tax-free shopping. Marylanders are addicted to it. It's like a drug.
Like a drug, huh? Maybe that's why they can't drive faster than 5 miles an hour.
You know, tax-free shopping is sort of how my family ended up here.
Harmon, even though I know I'm going to regret it, I feel a weirdly compelling urge to ask you to explain that.
Well, Grandma Valenciana sent my grandpa out for some Epsom salt so she could soak her bunions, and she told him to get them at the Walmarts here because it was cheaper without the sales tax.
Are you telling me that your folks moved here from Baltimore for cheap Epsom salts?
Well, partly. Mostly it had to do with a sudden geographic accident and some legal stuff. And maybe a shift in the space-time continuum. I don't like to talk about it.
Well, I won't press you on the subject then. So, folks, Mitch Pohunk at Radio RMUK said the last couple of tapes that Harmon and I made were pretty popular for some reason, so he wants us to do some more.
Popular, huh? Can't prove it by me. We've done 2 of these tapes already, and so far I haven't had a single call from a gal looking to get together for some sexy time.
Now, wait a minute. Seems to me you've been getting plenty of personal calls here at the store lately.
Yeah, but they've all been from Joe Biden.
Oh, yeah? What's he been calling about?
Oh, you know, the usual. This morning he said he called because he wanted my recipe for whipped liverwurst with Old Bay mayo. Then he started going on and on about the whole running for president thing.
Joe's just cooped up and bored like the rest of us.
I know, but I'm not hanging out down in my man cave basement with all sorts of TV cameras and lights and stuff and no place to go. I got stuff to do here at the store, and he always picks the most inconvenient time to call and shoot the shit.
Whoa, watch it there, Harmon. Federal Cussing Commission doesn't allow you to say shit on the radio.
Oh, right. Sorry about that. Here, I'll put a quarter in the big-ass FCC swear jar for that one.
Add another one for Big Ass.
Hey, wait a minute. You just said the same shit and big ass I said. How come you're not putting quarters in the swear jar?
Doesn't count if I just repeat something you already said.
Oh, really? How do you know that?
I read it. There was an article about it in the Gazette the other day. Anyway, Joe's been calling everybody lately. I just lie and tell him I've got a customer and hang up.
It's kind of annoying, really. Every time I answer the phone, I'm hoping it'll be some sexy gal who heard me on the radio and wants to meet me. But it's just Joe again.
Harmon, I told you, we're not doing this to get you dates.
Well, then I don't see the point.
Look under your hat. At any rate, folks, Mitch called after he played our first couple of tapes on the radio and posted them on the intertubes or interwebs or whatever it is. And he said that they got all kinds of likes and laughs and numbers and stuff. I don't know what that means, but he wants us to do some more.
Go figure.
So we're going to go back to what we were supposed to talk about on the last tape, which is the history of our little town of Muckey Landing here.
Oh, great. I feel a nap coming on already.
What do you mean, a nap?
History is boring, Virgil. The only reason I'm doing this is so I can get famous and meet women. You know damn well the only people who are going to listen to a history of Muckey Landing are either dead or so old they're overdosed on Metamucil. Neither of those is promising sexy time material, Virg.
Harmon, I told Mitch we were going to talk about the history of Muckey Landing, and he thought it was a great idea.
He was shit-faced, wasn't he?
Mitch is always shit-faced, Harmon. You know that. Doesn't mean he doesn't know his business. So, We're going to talk about our history, and this time just stick to the script, will you?
What script?
You know what I mean.
I don't know anything about reading from a script, Virg.
Harmon, that's not what
I don't know if I can sound natural if I have to read out loud.
Harmon,
Of course, I'll admit I was pretty good back when used to be on the stage, but, we had a lot of rehearsals and stuff, so I could get ready.
Wait, when were you ever on a stage?
In our elementary school production of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I had a pretty big part, too.
Now, wait a minute. I don't recall George Thorogood Elementary ever doing any type of a play at all when we were kids, much less a production of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory starring you.
Oh, no, that wasn't here. It was in Baltimore, sometime around year 3 BES.
BES?
Before Epsom salts.
So what part did you play?
I was the lead sheep.
I'm not really familiar with the story. That's a big part, is it?
Wasn't our version.
Well, as thrilling as I'm sure your blessedly brief theatrical career was, we need to get on with our history talk.
Wait a minute, Virg. I think I might have a better angle on this history thing for you.
I doubt it.
And we don't even need a script for it. It's all in my head.
Harmon, there ain't nothing in your head but two moths in search of a nightlight. We need to get on with this now. This is only a 30-minute tape, and we've already wasted...
No, listen, Virg. The Valenziano family history is really exciting. You wouldn't believe the shit my folks went through before I came along.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That whole space-time continuum thing didn't just begin with me, It all began in Cefalù, Sicily, when my grandfather, Giuseppe Valenziano, met the beautiful and aptly named Rosaria Glorioso and fell in love. But Giuseppe, or Joe, as he eventually became known here in America...
Where's that music coming from?
Oh, it's my phone. That ringtone is the song of my people. It was either that or the Old Bay jingle, and I couldn't find that one. Hang on a second.
You got a smartphone?
Yeah.
When did you get
Hey there. No, now's not really a good time. We're in the middle of... yeah. Okay. Gee, I'm not real... Yeah, I'll think about it. Oh, yes. Oh, absolutely, yes, I promise. Right. Okay, bye.
Who was that?
Joe Biden again.
What do you want this time?
He asked me if I'd think about running with him.
Please, you don't even jog.
Nah, he wants me to be his wingman or something.
What'd you tell him?
I told him I'd think about it.
You gonna do it?
Dunno.
Joe gets around, Probably meets a lot of good-looking women.
Hadn't thought of that. Wait a minute. He was asking for money. That usually means he wants to go bar hopping. Beer and women. Hey, maybe with this mask on, I'll get lucky this time. You know what, Virg? I better call him back.
Thank you for listening to this bonus mini episode of Muckey Landing, a sort of a podcast. This episode, Everybody Loves Joe, was written by Chris Polo and featured Mike Polo as Virgil Slatter and Bruce Leister as Harmon Truesdale. If you liked what you heard, head on over to Apple Podcasts and leave us a rating or review. You can also listen and subscribe to the whole Muckey Landing series there and on Google Play, Spotify, and other places where you listen to podcasts. And be sure to pay us a virtual visit at muckeylanding.com, where you can listen, subscribe, comment, or sign up for the Muckey Landing mailing list. Stay home and stay safe, everybody.
I went down to the corner store. Bet you all know what I found. Nothing but rain and salty water soaking through that muddy ground. You might get into a fight, but you could get lucky. The ground beneath your feet's always gonna be a little mucky.